Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon presentation. It's so nice to see so many people from all over the world on this call. For those who don't know me, my name is Merle Westcott. I'm a Senior Presidential Director at LifeWave. I joined LifeWave in December 2022 because my upline, Candice Donadell, who's also an SPD, sent me a YouTube of David Schmidt, our CEO, talking about X39. And I signed up on that. I knew nothing about the business. So all the things that Jules is going to tell you later, I had no clue about, and I really didn't care because I was never going to build another multi-level marketing company again. I had done one pre-COVID and been fairly successful, and it was a travel business, and of course it all crashed because we went into COVID. And I said, I'm not doing this to myself again, but I wanted this miracle patch. And so I signed up. And obviously the rest is history because you're all here on the call and we are into our third year, just gone into our third year in LifeWave, and it's completely changed our lives. We are about to go on another international trip to Dubrovnik, which will be our 6th trip since June last year with LifeWave. And we've met so many amazing people in so many different countries. My team is spread around the world, and that's how we have all these lovely people on the call, including the lovely Jules, who's going to present with me, who I've met in person in Durban, actually.
Yay!
It's very exciting. So Jules, if you'd like to introduce yourself, and then I'll do the product part, and Jules is going to do the business part of the presentation today.
Okay, thanks, Mel. Hi, everyone. I'm Jules. For those that don't know me, I've been in LifeWave for 16 months now, and it's just been amazing, a real fantastic journey. I got involved because one of my friends who I met in Spain years ago phoned me. He knew I was into multi-level marketing and also into the health and wellness industry. And he said to me, I've got this business opportunity that I think you'll be really interested in. He told me all about the patches and sent me some testimonials, and I was just absolutely blown away from the start. In fact, I said, wow, this is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm in. I bought the biggest pack I could, and before even trying a patch, I'd signed up into the business. So when I did actually try a patch for the first time, I felt an immediate buzz all through my body, and I just thought, God, these are going to be amazing. I really noticed a difference with my mental clarity because I always suffered with brain fog. My mental clarity after about 2.5 weeks was just incredible. And since then, I've just gone from strength to strength with my energy levels, with my sleep. I didn't specifically have any health conditions, but I just feel I'm in the healthiest and best state that I've ever been in. And it's age reversing as well, so it's absolutely incredible. So I'm loving the journey, and I'm really just excited about the future with LifeWave.
Thanks, Jules. And same as Jules, I would never be without my patches. I had a shoulder injury in 2012, and within my first week,
Oh,
patch at least
can't
twice
hear
a
you, Mel.
month, all kinds of things had happened. And when I felt that difference, I knew that I just actually had to share this with everybody. So let's go into the presentation. So for those of you who have never been patched yet, our first question is always, have you been patched? Obviously, some of you haven't. And our patches elevate, activate, and regenerate. So we can't talk about LifeWave without talking about David Schmidt, who is our CEO and the inventor of X39. He has over 130 patents. In fact, they said the other night on his Zoom that he just actually got over 200 patents. So we're way behind on this. He's actually got over 200 now. He's a scientist and inventor, not a medical doctor. He does have a degree in human biology, though, and he specializes in age reversing. In 2008, when the pharmaceutical industry's focus turned to stem cell research, so did David's, because he said if they're going to put stem cells into people that are not their own, then there has to be a way to activate our dormant stem cells. And I'll explain just now when stem cells go dormant. The patent took 10 years and $4.5 million to bring to market. So we all know that it's not easy to get a patent. You need to prove everything that's in it. It costs a lot of money, and it means that the product is only ours for 20 years. Now, this was patented in 2020, and so there's another 15 years left on the patent. Now, for anybody who's interested in the business side of LifeWave, that's really important because for the next 15 years, nobody can copy what we have. So what does our patent say? It says it's the embodiment as a result of elevating copper peptide including the activation of stem cells, improvement in energy, elevation of antioxidants, reduction in inflammation, management of pain, improvement in stamina, innovation of collagen production, and improved wound healing. And that's a really impressive list of things that X39 does. So why X39 stem cell activation patches? So the fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. And we will all have seen that. As people get older, we see that their skin becomes thinner, they bruise more easily, they start bleeding more easily, and it takes them much longer to heal. They also take longer to heal when they get ill. So hundreds of millions of people are experiencing the symptoms of aging. Now, I have been in complementary therapy for 30 years this year, and I'm a qualified nutritionist. But what I didn't know when I started LifeWave is that by the time you turn 30, only half your stem cells are active. So middle age is actually 30, not 60. And by 60, you've got almost no stem cell activity. So that was quite frightening to me, given that I will be 60 next year. So how does X39 work? So it's a proprietary form of phototherapy. Now, phototherapy is therapy that works on light. And in this case, it's a light that is emitted from the body. It's a low-level infrared light that our body emits. It's a patented nanocrystal technology. So they're the smallest size of crystals. They're made into a lattice. These crystals are made up of amino acids, glucose, salts, and water. And it's made into these little lattices inside the little disc, or it looks like a little plaster. The light from the body hits the patch, it sends a signal back into the body, and that elevates the copper peptides. And then the copper peptides activate the stem cells. They're non-transdermal, which is very exciting. Nothing's going into your body. So if you do drug tests, there's absolutely nothing there. There are no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants, and they are non-invasive. So what are the benefits of X39? So this really looks like a happy body shopping list, and you may want one or you may want all of these benefits. And when we look at them, many of us who've been patching for a while have experienced pretty much all of them. So increased strength, mental clarity, the clarity that Jules spoke about, that's one of the first things that a lot of people notice. Reduced inflammation, for me, that was my shoulder. And a restored musculoskeletal condition, because all of a sudden I could do things like tricep dips again that I hadn't been able to do for a very long time. Increased stamina, improvement of sleep. We all have such good quality sleep. More energy and vitality. There's no need to have any afternoon naps anymore when you're patching. Maybe in the beginning you might need to, but as you go on, you won't. And improved skin appearance. And I've had several people ask me, am I using Botox? Have I had a facelift? All these funny things. I've done nothing. I've just been patching. So you achieve optimal health, a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. But at this point, I just have to bring the disclaimer that LifeWave products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. Although when you activate your stem cells, we see miracles. So this is a topography map of a 77-year-old woman's brain. Now, slide 1, she wasn't patched at all. And if you look at the scale on the right-hand side, you can see that the orange is the most, or the red and the orange is the most inflammation. And in session 1, you can see all the inflammation in her brain. They then start patching her with X39. 3 weeks later, at session 2, they take another photo of her brain. I mean, this is incredible technology, and it allows us to see what's happening in the body. And you can see there's no more inflammation and improved brain coherence. Session 3 at 6 weeks, there's a complete turnaround. So you can see from session 1 to session 3, there's a massive amount of progression. And the longer she patches, the better that is going to be. And not just in her brain, in her whole body. We're just using this as one example. And she was part of a study. So she wasn't the only one they did this to. It was a study of older women that they did topography maps of their brains. So the X39 long-term results, and this is per case study, and this is at info.com. And it's a site where you'll find a lot of information, and all the case studies there have gone through clinical trials. So in the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. Now that's huge because there's very little else that can reset genes. Within 6 weeks, as we've just seen, the brain becomes balanced. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased, and collagen is not just good for hair and nails and skin, getting rid of those fine lines and wrinkles. It's everything in the body. If you have leaky gut, you need collagen to repair your gut. It holds everything together. Our cartilage, our Absolutely everything is made up of collagen, so it's really, really important. And then within 6 months, the heart reverses in age. Again, this is a clinical trial. So as David Schmidt says, it's not anti-aging. It's actually age reversing. So you're going to go backwards in age. So how do we wear our X39? You wear your patch 12 hours on, and then you take it off and you throw it away, or a lot of people put that secondhand patch on their pets. Some people put it on their partners because they don't let them have new patches, or on their children, because there is still some life in it, but not enough life for you to use it again the next day. And then the next day, we put on another patch for another 12 hours. Now, the reason we don't wear a patch all the time is it's something called attenuation. If you wear a patch all the time, your body becomes too used to that frequency, and it's no longer going to activate your stem cells. So you put on a new patch and repeat. Now, you can wear more than one patch at a time, and we don't mean more than one X39. We do have supplementary patches. So we've got patch for pain, Ice Wave, we've got patches for skin, Aloe Vera that we use at night, or Silent Nights used at night, Eon for inflammation. We've got 10 patches, so you can wear more than one at a time. You can also wear patches for a 24-hour stretch, but you're going to be wearing different patches. It's just don't wear the same patch for 24 hours. So you could use Aloe Vera or Silent Night at night, and you're using X39 during the day, and that's fine. Now, it's important to drink plenty of water when you're patching, and if possible, to take electrolytes, because your patches will work so much better if you do take electrolytes. So X39 is so sophisticated, yet it's so simple to explain. The testimonies are life-changing and emotional, and we're going to hear some now. And the best thing about X39 is it absolutely works. So I'm going to, let's go back to a full view of everybody so we can see who is on and who has testimonies. Right, Jules, you know some of the people that I don't know. I know the people I pick on all the time, like Val, Karen, but maybe somebody would like to volunteer to do a testimony, or otherwise Jules may know somebody who has a great one to share with us.
Well, Val always has a great testimonial. She's got quite a few. What's that mean?
I'm going to say Leroy, because Leroy's
Yeah,
going to
I was going to
fantastic
pick
one.
Leroy was my next one.
I saw Leroy's eyes go big, so I thought, well, he's got a testimony because he's not going
Yeah, he was definitely next on my list.
to.
Thanks. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we
Yep.
can.
Cool. Yeah, so my name's Leroy. I've been using the patches for 2.5 weeks. My background is I was in the army for 24 years, and I actually broke my back in the army snowboarding. I've had tinnitus for around about 25 years from being in the army. And I've also had quite a bad skin condition. Within 2 days of taking the patches, my back pain started to subside. About 3 days later, my skin started clearing up. My tinnitus is completely gone. I'm in a very sedentary job at the moment. I sit at an office desk for 12 and a half hours. Quite a stressful job. But because of when I broke my back, I found that my posture was very bad. And every time I stood up, my back ached, and I'd have to keep getting up to stretch. The whole of this week, it's been totally fine. I can do whatever I'm doing. My pain doesn't come back. My aches don't come back. Like I say, my skin started clearing up. I've also had, and I don't know if it's been COVID or a chest infection, but I've had a really bad kind of thing going on for about 10 months. Every single day, almost all day. I put an Aeon on my chest and an X39 on my back, and it's gone, completely gone. So my chest cough or whatever infection what it was has completely gone. My back pain is gone. My posture's improved. I've got more energy. I'm in my 50s and I feel like I'm 20 years younger. It's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, looking great as well, Leroy. I did say
Thank you.
you don't look that at all, does he? Brilliant.
Incredible testimony, and it's amazing.
Yeah, fantastic.
Could I put in a request to hear Karen again? Because I've only heard Karen once.
Yes. Karen,
Would
are
that
you
be
up for
okay,
that?
Karen? I know your testimony is amazing.
Who, Karen?
Yes.
There we go. Karen, that'd be great.
Hi everyone, I'm here from Durban and I started patching from last year, December the 16th. So I went to my chiropractor, I hurt my back in the gym. So it was something that it just wouldn't get fixed by itself. I had to get it treated. And when I saw my chiropractor, I was like, what are you doing? And she told me, I'm patching. I said, what? And she told me about the patches, and I left there with a week's patches. And then that was a Saturday. The Sunday I was patching, and I was literally the next day I felt like a different person. And then I was like, oh no, it's all in my mind. It's just because I've got something using it's just my imagination. But it just improving. And up till today, I'm so grateful that I've got all these benefits. I'm sleeping so well. I've got so much of energy. I've got stamina. I realized I didn't have eczema in such a long time, that I had eczema so badly that I will take my hairbrush and I will scratch my skin because my nails can't scratch hard enough. And I can't remember when last I had a flare up. My mental fog is so much. I remember things that I actually surprised myself. And when I started last year, within that last week before I went on leave, I took patches home and I put it on my mom. I just try it because I want to prove something. And then my mom is like, what stickers you putting here on me? I said, just hang on. And then I tested it and she was like, yo, I'm sleeping so well. I've got so much of energy and I'm so thirsty. All of the boxes she was ticking.
Yeah.
And then normally when we go to the shop, she will have a handful of tablets, painkillers, muscle relaxants, everything. And I was like, one morning rushing into a room, I said, come, we're going to the shops. Didn't give her any time to grab a painkiller or nothing. We were walking up, down. And that evening we got home, she said, I don't have any pain. So she also got very quickly great results. And up till today, she will tell me, oh, thank you so much. This is the best thing ever. And she phoned me this morning. She said, you must remember to order my patches tomorrow because she don't want to go inactive.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I love that.
Yeah.
And all the stories we've heard so far today are very quick results. And not everybody has quick results. And I think that's something that we need to point out because stem cells are going to repair in the order that they need to. So you may feel nothing, but healing is happening inside. And David Schmidt says everyone should patch for at least 3 months, but we know with some people that it takes longer. So many of you will have met Alex, who often presents with me. She had polymyalgia. Now, lots of things changed for her in the beginning, but her pain and her inflamed muscles from her polymyalgia took 10 months to go. And as she says to people, if she gave up patching at 6 months even, or 7, or even 8, or 9, she wouldn't have the result that she'd had. And she thanks every day that she actually carried on because she's been pain-free for months now. And I've just done my yearly blood test. So my first 4 months, my thyroid improved dramatically behind my medication. And my bloods, I was comparing, I only got them back late Thursday afternoon. So I'll only go see my doctor this coming week. So I take thyroid medication, but my thyroid has improved again. Didn't used to ever improve. So, it does take longer. And then just another something that's taken long. My husband has had all kinds of results, but one of the ones that we've only just discovered, well, this year we've realized that it's healed, is that he had hereditary gum disease. So his late mom had to have segments of gum cut out between every tooth, because in this gum disease, your teeth stay where they are, but the gum becomes loose around them. So to cut gum between every tooth and then stitch the gum together. And he was with his dentist a couple of weeks ago because he has to have a 30-year-old crown replaced. Crowns don't usually last that long, and it's on his front tooth. And he was asking him about the progression of his gum disease. And he goes, like, what gum disease? It's not there. It's completely gone. So 2 years in, his gum disease is completely gone. Now, a year ago, it was still there. So it just shows you've got to keep patching because the stem cells know better than we do where they need to repair first.
Yeah.
So, all right, Jules, I'm going to hand back to, I'm going to do one more slide and I'm going to hand back to you. Let's go back to sharing. Let's go back to the presentation. Because we don't want to keep people too long on a Saturday afternoon. So, I spoke about this is at info.com and all the information. If you're new to LifeWave, I would take a screenshot of this slide and I would go to this is at info.com and I would watch the first 4 YouTubes, especially watch Dr. Leyland Stillman, and then there's a panel of doctors at the bottom, which is really good to watch. Everybody from an anesthetist, a cardiovascular surgeon to chiropractors, talking about how they use X39 or LifeWave patches in their practices. And it's really full of information, and there are a lot of testimonies there too. So I'm going to hand over to Jules now so that she can carry on with the business part of the presentation. Over to you.
Thanks, Merle. And thank you, Leroy and Karen, for your great testimonials. That's absolutely incredible. And it's just great to hear these stories because sometimes they can be absolutely life-changing. So thank you. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the business side and the company itself. So we're a 20-year-old company and we're open in over 75 countries, so really international. And the great thing about this product is that it's not a Me Too product. So, like weight loss companies and skincare companies and supplement companies, there's always some competition out there. Someone's always got something better. And, this product itself, this fantastic patch is so unique, it's patented, and we've got no competition out there. So it really is amazing for us. In 2021, our sales were $20 million, but you can see in 2022, it shot right up to $320 million. And that's because X39 was introduced and also the This Is It team got involved as well, which we're all part of. And it's really taken the company from strength to strength. So in 2023, we had $430 million sales and over 600 million in 2024, and we are heading towards a $1 billion company in 2025. So that's absolutely incredible. Next slide, please, Mel. So LifeWave has been ranked the #1 momentum company in the world, which is incredible, and we are really leading the way. And the great thing is that we, as I say, are a part of the This Is It team, which is actually the fastest growing team in the company, which means it's the fastest growing team in network marketing. So you're definitely in the right place at the right time. So this just shows that we've won many awards, and this was the Global Bravo Awards in 2024. #1 growth company in the world, as I say, and you can see some of the leaders there. So we've got David Schmidt there, the CEO and the founder of the company, and also Meredith. What's her surname, Mel? Meredith Burkitch, that's it. And then you've got Steve and Gina Merritt there, who are the leaders of the This Is It team as well. So absolutely incredible people leading the way in this company.
And very exciting, we are going to win the award again this year.
Woohoo! Excellent, fantastic. Okay, so what has brought you here today? What is most important in your life? Is it that you want to spend more time with your family? Maybe you want more time freedom. Maybe you want a bit more security or to travel more. Or maybe you want better health or less debt or all of these. Well, LifeWave can help with all of these, whether it's through the patch itself or through the business opportunity. And the compensation plan is second to none, guys. If you have been involved with the MLM before, you will know that this is an amazing compensation plan. And it's so simple. So we use the binary system, which means that you build one team left and one team right. And all you need to do is get a couple of people left, couple of people right. That will take you to manager level. And that's where all the magic happens, because it opens up all the bonuses to you. And with the binary system, you can actually earn up to $25,000 a week. Yes, we pay you weekly in this company. And that's just from the binary. But not only that, we have lots of other bonuses as well. So this is fantastic. This is the matching bonus. So this means that you can actually earn from the people in your team as well as a little thank you from LifeWave. So you can actually earn 25% off your first level. So these are the people that you've personally enrolled into the business, and you can take 25% commission from their sales, and that's not coming from their earnings, it's actually coming direct from LifeWave. So a little thank you for bringing them into the business and training them up. And not only that, you can earn off the people that they enroll as well. So your second line, 20%, and the people they enroll as well. So your third line, you can also earn 20% off. So you can see really how quickly your business grows and how lucrative it can become. And there's 3 ways to get involved into the business. So if you want to go for a core pack, this is great if you just want to try the product yourself. So you're getting 3 sleeves. Now a sleeve is 30 patches. That's 1 month's supply. So you have 3 months supply there. That's really good for you to kind of feel all the true benefits. Or you can take some for yourself and you can share them amongst your family. But if you want to share a little bit more, then obviously you're better to go for the advanced pack. This is great if you want to really get involved with the business, because you get 6 sleeves worth of X39. So again, you can try for yourself and share amongst your friends and family. But if you're a serious entrepreneur and you just want to get going in this business, then it's worth going for the premium pack. That's 20 sleeves of X39. So it really just gives you the opportunity to share with friends, family, and also to be able to sell the patches as well. So it really does accelerate your business straight away. And it's really important to have a monthly subscription as well, because it means that it keeps you active in the business, so you never miss out on your bonuses. But also, you're getting your patches. You don't have to think about reordering again, because you've got that coming every single month. You can have a 1 sleeve subscription or a 2 sleeve subscription. And these are the websites that we think you should have a look at. So if you're interested more in the patch and the product itself and the science behind it, then head towards thisisitinfo.com. If you're interested more in the business side, then go and look at thisisitteam.com. That will give you loads of information on the compensation plan. But really, just have a look at both of them, because they are packed full of information. And all that's left to say is the time is now to make your move. So if you haven't started on X39 already, get that patch on, feel the benefits, and share with everybody, because there is so much hope for the future with this business. And if you're serious about your dream, then get started, and there's a magical future ahead of you. So thank you, Merle, and thank you for listening to me.
Thanks everybody for being on the call with us this afternoon. And we hope that those of you who are new are going to go back to the person who invited you and get patched. Because until you experience it, you're not going to know why we are all so patch crazy. I don't know
Happy. Also happy.
We're happy. We also have, exactly, we're all so happy. So thanks everyone for spending your Saturday afternoon with